And again, good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Storm, and I am one of the supervisors in the benefits office. And with me today is Kathy Steffens. She is our employee wellness specialist. And we are going to talk today about the employee wellness program, better known as Wellness 360. We're going to ask that everyone stay on mute during the presentation, and that if you have any questions, please hold the questions until the end. We'll have time at the end to ask questions, and you can also place your questions in the chat. And again, we'll address those questions at the end of the presentation. And I'm going to turn it over now to Kathy.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. This is our employee wellness program. We're very excited to present to you the resources through Wellness 360 that you have at your fingertips every day. So we're going to start with resources that you have at a district level. These are resources that you have day in and day out. Some might be on a weekly basis. Some might be at your fingertips 24/7. Others will be periodic throughout the year or seasonal. So the first one that you have is wellness webinars. And I'm going to talk about wellness webinars and our mindful movement classes at the same time. Our wellness webinars, they focus on a variety of different topics. And we do these, they are all online. We will be posting those to our wellness website. James Storm will walk through that in just a little bit. But we post those and they're open to you and your family to watch together, to watch from work. If you want to watch them with coworkers, you can go back and watch the videos, play the videos at a staff meeting. But these range anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes. And these webinars are on a variety of different topics. Last year, we focused really heavily on nutrition. This year, we will be putting a big focus on heart health. But in November, we will be putting a focus on diabetes. It's National Diabetes Month. But we'll have a variety of topics. We'll have healthy holidays. And we're always open. If you have a topic you want to email us that you'd like to see, we're always happy to try and do our best to incorporate that in as well. But we try and touch on a number of different topics with our wellness webinars because we know everyone is at a different point in their wellness journey and focused on different things. So we want to make sure that we have something for everyone in their journey. Our mindful movement classes, these are chair yoga, Tai Chi. It might be we have Pilates, but we have classes that you'll find throughout the school year. These will also be posted to our website. And we also do meditation classes. So there are a variety, and these are all live classes, the webinars, the mindful movement, and the meditation sessions. These are all resources that will be live classes. So they will be live, and then we will post the recording for any of those that are recorded. And these are just a great way to add in an extra well-being session, take some time for yourself, and making sure that you're not pushing yourself to the back burner. Because we know you have a lot going on every day. You've got a number of different people, including your students, pulling you in different directions. And so we want to make sure that you're taking time for yourself and focusing on what's most important to you in your well-being journey. So we do offer these webinars. Again, they're live for the first session, and then the recording will be posted. So they're always live on the day that they're scheduled, and then we post the recording. Mindful movement, those are typically not recorded. Sometimes they are, so you just go back and look for those postings. I'll get to another resource here in a little bit. We also do cooking demos, virtual cooking demos. We try and schedule those in the evening so that you can watch them, cook along, and you can do them with your family. If you want recipes in advance, we can get those as well. But these are a great resource just to add healthier recipes and cooking tips and tricks. One of the ones that we did last year was Taco Tuesday or Taco Night. We've done healthy pizza, sushi making class. So there's different ones that we do throughout the year. And a lot of times they're meals that we're making all the time. So how do we just make them a little healthier based on what we're focused on? We also do things like no bake energy bites. We know it's busy during the fall, especially as we progress into the fall, closer to the holidays. So we do things that immune boosting recipes. We do no-bake energy bites, overnight oats, things that help you stay on the go, help you with that meal planning, that meal prep, but don't take a ton of time. I can't tell you the number of times people have said, yeah, I would love to meal prep, but I don't want to spend hours doing it. So we hope to help you find ways to do meal prep in a slightly easier manner so that way you can get that meal prep in if that is where your focus is. And the movement classes and then the webinars help with different areas of your wellness as well. So then we come to the carrier-based resources. Carrier-based resources are wellness resources you have through your medical benefits. So whether you have CareFirst or whether you have Kaiser, whether you knew this or not, you now know that you have access to a variety of different resources. Health coaches. If you've never worked with a health coach before, they are an amazing person to have on your well-being team. They act as additional accountability. They help you break down those big goals into smaller goals. And with that, because it's important to know that we want to get to the big goal, but we also know that no one goes from the valley to the top of the mountain in just one jump. It takes time. So how do you break down that big goal into smaller goals? And then what happens when you come up on an obstacle? So the health coach is there to really help you dive deep into your goals, break them down into smaller goals that are more sustainable, more manageable, that when you get to that goal and now you've reached your goal, you can sustain it, you can maintain it. Or what does maintenance look like after that? And they're going to be there to help you work through obstacles. We're all going to run into obstacles when we're working towards goals. We're going to have weeks that we do amazing, and we might have weeks that we have something trip us up a bit. So the health coaches are there to really help you work through that. They also help you celebrate your success and find ways to celebrate your success that aren't counterproductive to what you're trying to accomplish with your goal. So health coaches are truly an amazing resource, and you have them through your carriers. Both Kaiser and CareFirst have health coaches. They also have weight management programs. So if you're looking for a weight management program, both Kaiser and CareFirst have weight management programs. There are also discount programs, which we have a PGCPS discount program, the perks. We'll show you that when we get to the website demo. But through your carriers, you also have discounts. You have a program through CareFirst that you can sign up for. You also have Kaiser. So based on your benefits. So if you have CareFirst, you have the CareFirst resources, you have their scale back weight loss program, you have financial well-being, you have coaching. Through Kaiser, you have different resources for tobacco cessation, you have resources for weight management, as well as health coaching. So, and both Kaiser and CareFirst have a health assessment. I strongly encourage you to take the health assessment through your carrier. That really helps figure out which programs are best for you, where you need to spend your energy when you're working with a health coach or focusing on goals for your well-being. So those health assessments are really important to help guide you. It's like a roadmap when you're working towards your goals and your well-being. We also have a digital fitness program. I'm going to talk about that more on the next slide. So we'll pause on that. So far we've covered resources that are open to all employees, the webinars, the mindful movement, the cooking demos. Those are open to all employees. Doesn't matter who you're insured by, or if you don't even take benefits through the county, those are open to all employees, including subs. Then you have carrier-based resources. Those are specific to who you are insured with. And then we have community resources, and these are open to everyone in their families. We have community resources, but we also partner with different community entities, even such as Giant. And these partnerships allow us to help find resources for you when maybe your carrier doesn't have the resource you're looking for, or maybe you don't have benefits through the county. So there's other resources out there, and we want to help you connect. So I like to use the example that Giant has nutritionists. You can go work with a Giant nutritionist. There are, I think their team grew over the last year, but we'll go with a dozen for ease of conversation. I think that's up around where they're at. They are in Maryland, DC, and I think up into Pennsylvania even. But they have these the nutritionists that go to the different stores and they see individuals and work with them on their nutrition. It's $25 to book your appointment. You go in, you get a full hour with the nutritionist or registered dietitian to focus on what you are most focused on with your nutrition. You can then take that plan or that program that you work with them, you can call your insurance carrier and work with a health coach to maintain your plan. So now you've got the plan, you've got the support to keep you going on the plan. So you can do different things. And the $25 you use to book that appointment with the Giant nutritionist, when you show up to your appointment, they do give it back to you in the form of a Giant gift card. Because they are limited, and this is a resource that's open to the public, they do have to have a way to just kind of secure their appointments so that people are coming in when they say they're going to come in. So we have a lot of resources. You're probably wondering, there's a lot going on. So we do put updates in the Express newsletter. We also have a newsletter that if you'd like to sign up for it, you can sign up for on our website. And you can get up-to-date information that we put out. Or again, you can always look to the Express newsletter because when we put out anything new, we do try and get it in there. So here is a very fun and exciting resource I am very happy to share with you. So I am going to ask you to please take out your phone and scan that QR code on the screen. We have partnered with Burn Along, and Burn Along is a digital fitness and wellness platform. They offer live and on-demand classes. And by live classes, I mean live in the platform and on-demand classes. They have over 45 different areas of fitness and wellness in the platform. So they have something for everyone. They have instructors, different ages, interest levels, fitness levels. You can access this from your phone, your tablet, your computer, even your smart TV or your smart board in your school. And classes range from 5 to 60 minutes. So whether you have 5 minutes one day and maybe you have a full hour the next day, we know every day doesn't look the same. There are resources in there. Maybe you just need a 5-minute stretch or a 5-minute meditation. You can pop in here and you can take those classes. What I will say is we've partnered with Burn Along, but you need to use our link or our QR code to get your free account. This service is available to all PGCPS employees free of charge, as long as you're a permanent employee. So you have to have an email address and an EIN number to sign up and get your free account. Again, you'll want to use the website on the screen or the QR code shown on the screen to sign up. This will allow you to get your free account. Now, it says, and their family members, and that is absolutely correct. You can sign up your family members. You will do that after you sign up. So we ask that you get your account set up, and then when you go into your settings of your account, you can add what we call sub-accounts. The sub-accounts are your friends and family. It doesn't even have to be your family. It can be your friends. So with that, you can go in and sign up your best friend who now lives in New York, or your aunt that lives in California. This is meant to have accountability and support in your journey. So those sub-accounts are free. Again, you set up your account and then you add the sub-accounts within your account. They don't sign up for a separate account. They are added through yours. You can change those sub-accounts at any point. So if you have somebody that maybe says, you know what, I really appreciate you allowing me to be one of your sub-accounts, but I'm just not using it. You know, if you find that they're not able to make time or leverage it right now, you can switch it out for somebody else in your circle. We do ask that you don't add your coworkers. They can get a free account and add their sub-accounts. So if you have questions, of course, we'll take questions at the end, but we're very excited to bring this resource to you. All right, so when you think about wellness, we tend to just think initially, we start to think about the physical, nutrition, how are we exercising? There's a lot more to our wellness, our well-being. When you think about our well-being includes our mental health and our emotional health. So we want to be holistically well. If we're struggling with stress, or our emotional health, our mental health is not where it needs to be. We might struggle with other goals like weight loss or maintaining an exercise routine. But we can also be very proactive in our mental health and emotional well-being. We can do things on a day-to-day basis to be preventative. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That applies here too. So with that, you have resources if you have Care First or Kaiser to incorporate daily stress management techniques. So through Care First, you have in their well-being platform, you have access to yoga, meditation, caregiver resources, you have information. There's a variety of information on stress management, mindfulness, and again, even caregiver resources. Their wellness website also has yoga, meditation, the ability to just stream ambient music, and things like the beach. They also, in 2021, rolled out 7Cups, which is their new digital behavioral health platform, which allows you to chat with an active trained listener. You can chat, do a growth path, things like resiliency, joy. Then there's support groups to include grief support, all the way up through working with a clinician. Those are all free services. Now, with their service, and once you get up to the clinician, it starts to fall into claims, but all the way up through that point, it is a free service. So you have a lot of resources there. Kaiser members, you also have resources. And don't forget, you can work with coaches to set goals around incorporating stress management techniques or incorporating mindfulness practices. You can work with a coach on goals around those. Now, Kaiser members, you have access to Calm and My Strength at no cost. So you do have those resources at your fingertips at no cost to you. Both Kaiser and Care First have access to, you see on the screen, there's a 1-800 number for both of those accordingly. If you're Care First, their number you can call. It's a crisis line, but they'll also help you get appointments. Kaiser members, same thing. You call that number on the Kaiser side, and they're going to help you get appointments. They're going to triage for crisis. So you have a lot of resources in the way of emotional health and mental health through your carriers, all the way from prevention to clinical. So there are a lot of resources. We can't go into them all in this presentation, but the carriers, as they come on, you're always welcome to attend the carrier presentations on those as well. So with that, I'm going to turn the mic over to James Storm.
Thanks so much, Kathy. So also very similar to what Kathy was talking about with the mental health benefits provided by if you're a Care First member or a Kaiser member, I just want to review quickly the Employee Assistance Program, or EAP. This is a free benefit to all PGCPS employees and their household members. It's completely confidential, so if you are a household member, access this plan. None of the information is shared with PGCPS. You can get up to 4 free face-to-face counseling sessions or virtual counseling sessions per episode per year with a master's level counselor. Certainly, you can also access telephonic counseling 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by contacting the 800 number there on your screen. They also have free legal and financial consultations. So if you need to speak to a lawyer regarding anything, a traffic ticket, a death in the family, a divorce, you can call the EAP and start there. Request to speak to a lawyer, you'll get connected. It's a phone consultation, and that can be very valuable for your information and how to proceed with whatever legal matter you have. If you retain that legal counsel from EAP, then you actually get a 25% discount with that attorney, with that lawyer. All of this information is on the Employee Assistance web portal. They have a lot of good information there. You can log in with the password PGC or username PGCPS and password Prince. And we also have a recording that we did on Tuesday from our our EAP case manager. And so you can view that anytime on the virtual recording open enrollment website. And I'm going to go over those websites in just a few minutes and provide a link in the chat for you. So I'm going to move forward now with the, I want to take you to the web page. I'm going to share my screen and take you to our PGCPS web page here. So hopefully everyone can see this. So this is really a very valuable resource for a lot of folks. We always want people to start here. If you just go to the pgcps.org webpage, and you can ignore this little symbol up here, and you type in benefits here, this will take you to this page, the benefits Our Focus is You page, and we have information about open enrollment here, video visits, TSA sort of upcoming events up here or announcements. And then down here is all of the tiles related to the benefits. So as Kathy was speaking about Care First, if you're a Care First member, you would click on this Care First Medical Summary webpage. You want to find out the wellness services. We have links here that you can utilize as a Care First member, and it'll take you to the microsite and provide those links. So it's a great benefit. And then the same goes for, I'll go back real quick and go to the Kaiser webpage, the same sort of setup here. You can click on that Kaiser webpage and you can look at the wellness services here. And again, it's more than just what's listed on the webpage. This is just a quick summary, but once you get to that Kaiser or Care First webpage, that's when you'll really see a lot of the resources that are available for those members. So definitely take advantage of that. Most of those wellness services from Kaiser and Care First are free at no cost to you. It's just a part of being a member. And then if you continue to scroll down, you see we have the dental and the prescription and vision plans. We have FSA and supplemental life insurance. Here's our EAP through Inova. So we have a separate website for there. Has all the information on how to contact someone at Inova or log into the web portal. And we have some retirement information. And here's the Wellness 360 webpage that Kathy was talking about. But let me go back here to the employee discount program. So this is also sort of, we consider this employee benefits, employee wellness. This is free, relatively new plan here. So we do work with a number of vendors to offer different discounts. And if you use the link to go to the website here, it'll list all of the vendors that provide discounts to PGCPS employees through our employee discount program. You can take advantage of those at any time. And there are a number of different vendors that participate. Verizon, a lot of the cell carriers, car dealerships, apartment rental organizations in the area. So make sure you and check that regularly because we are always adding new vendors for that discount program. And then here's the Wellness 360 webpage. This is kind of why we're here today. So all of that information, you see burn along here, wellness activities, the virtual wellness events will be posted here once we get started, the coaching, weight loss resources. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's a wealth of information. So we keep this updated. Kathy does a great job. And you can find all sorts of great wellness information and links on this webpage. And again, you want to check back regularly because we are constantly adding different seminars and webinars, recorded and live links to the webpage and updates around new wellness resources. So that really is the end of our presentation. I'm going to stop sharing. Again, just want to go back, make sure everyone knows how to get to this web page. Benefits, Our Focus is You. You see the web address right there, or you can always use this when you go to the PGCPS webpage and search benefits. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to post some links in the chat for everyone to take with them this evening. And I just want to pause here to see if we have any questions. So not seeing any questions. And Kathy, unless you have anything else to add?
If you have any questions and you think of them after the fact, please email wellness.benefits@PGCPS, and we're happy to answer those questions. I know we gave you a lot of information, a lot of great information.
Yes, thank you. Yes, you can find the link to the email address on the benefits webpage as well. So thank you all for attending. We will go ahead and end the session now, and we will post the recording within about 48 hours. Thanks so much. Have a great night.